everyone, Viking back with a super special holiday episode. Um, I wanted to showcase a couple games for the holiday season, and we got one bad game and one good game coming up on the second half of the video. So we're starting off with this little peach. This is called Santa's Monster Shootout. It's 99 cents in the store, and I just want to showcase this bad boy for you. Now, this game is like a 2D scroller. You can go left and right, and you can shoot. And as you can see here, Santa is getting all those naughty monsters taken care of. But this game is literally one of the worst games I've ever played, I think. And I will have to say that the graphics look decent. I do like the scrolling artwork. I think they did a good job with that. The muzzle flash on the gun is awful. And just in general, this is such a grind fest of a game. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but the screenshots made it look kind of cool, I guess, for 99 cents. But when you get into it, it's just so bare bones and just such a grind fest. It's just awful. So I'm going to just go through the 3 levels so you can see everything the game has to offer. A little bit of the store. And the one good thing is this is an easy platinum. You just got to grind it out, you'll get a platinum. So, other than that, I mean, it has one song that's like a 90s hip-hop loop, and it's awful. I mean, they could have at least put in some jingle bells. Here's one of the first monsters. There's 3 bosses in the game. This is one of them. And every enemy's a bullet sponge, and as you gain higher levels and level up, they just get more spongier. So that's the only challenge is if they touch you, they take your health away. So you just gotta keep fending them off from each side. It's awful. I got the minigun here. My suggestion is to get this puppy the fastest that you can. Save up your money because it just annihilates everything. Which it should, but it makes all the other weapons pointless because all they have is a slower fire rate. So this level looks good. The thing is, with this game I was getting into is it doesn't have a good Christmas vibe or Santa vibe. You know, there's no jingle bells, there's no holiday music. It's just that crappy track that loops, and I cut it off. That's why you're not hearing it. I didn't know if it was like, you know, copyright or whatever, so I didn't want that. But it's a bad song, and it's so repetitive. But again, the backgrounds look okay. But why don't any of the trees don't have any ornaments? I mean, it's really a half-assed holiday vibe. I mean, if it had like reindeer enemies or something, it'd be better. But it's just so weird. It's like, okay, plop a Santa character down in like Fortnite looking monsters or Plants vs. Zombies looking monsters. Look at this. I mean, what riveting gameplay. I mean, you're not even at the North Pole. There's no Santa's workshop. It's a disappointment for what it is. But like I said, so here's the store. Look, there's 6 weapons. You might as well just save up and get the minigun because the other weapons are pointless. They all fire the same. They got the same sound effect. It's just bad. Yeah. So here's the last level. So like I said, the backgrounds don't look bad. The characters, you know, they don't look awful. I mean, it's pretty crisp, but the gameplay is just not here. So this is probably, like I said, probably one of the worst games I've played as far as fun factor. It's just poo. So I figured I'd torture myself and put a video up. I've been saving this footage for the holiday time. I played this probably back in October. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend this game unless you want an easy platinum for 99 cents. But I mean, such a shame because, like I said, the scrolling levels look pretty cool, and if the gameplay was better, it would be better. There's just no depth and there's no fun factor, so I don't know. It's just kind of funny. When I was playing this, I was like, oh my god, what is this? But enjoy my 99 cents, developers who made this. You got me. Merry Xmas. Torture. So, that's Santa's Monster Shootout for you. And this is the last boss. And they just repeat. The levels repeat and the bosses repeat. So it's just random what you get. But it's god awful. Now let's get into the next game, which is the good game. The good game with another Christmas theme I added. So let's get into it. Here we go. Gigapocalypse. Now this is a giant monster game. There's 9 different monsters and you raise them and you can give them different stats, and basically it's a side scroller like Santa's Monster Shootout, except it's just so much more in depth. It mixes giant monsters, destruction, and then each of the monsters has different abilities, so none of them quite play the same. So this monster has a laser shot, as you can see here, for his main weapon, and on the bottom are the different ability slots you unlock. And I have, if you see that ornament out there, that ornament is like a turret, and I can move it around the screen wherever I want. I just have 1 now. I haven't leveled them up enough, but you can have like 7 of them. And basically you destroy stuff and you pick up food, and you have to manage your health, which is the green orb in the bottom, and the red orb is like your energy. And each of the monsters has a different type of energy and blah blah blah. Those little demon guys flying around are my pets. You can equip up to 5 pets, and there's just a huge variety of pets, and they all do different passive attacks. And you can equip them and level those up as well. So it really is like a power fantasy game. And there's the city, there's the Wild West level, a whole bunch of different levels. I want to say there's about 8 different levels, and with 2 variations, like a regular and a hard mode in each. And then there's a boss on each of the levels as well. So this game is very fun and worth playing. I'm going to do some more footage. Gigapocalypse is on my menu for future videos because of the giant robot, giant monster phase I've been kind of in, if you take a look at my last couple of videos. So yeah, you just basically, auto walk through the levels. You're always moving right, and you just have to manage the attacks and clear the screen. Hit a checkpoint halfway through, and it's actually good fun. I mean, there's like a Godzilla type monster, there's like a space aliens, like big giant space aliens. There's old gods, kind of like Cthulhu type, mythos type. I don't know, they're really original. They each have lore, so there's lore for each of them, and it really is an interesting game. Aside from the graphic style, it reminds me of like a shooter mixed with Rampage, that old giant monster game from Midway. Arcade type, just destruction, and it's really satisfying. And then there's an element of the game that's like Tamagotchi, or like a raise your own monster. We'll get to that later in the next video footage after I beat this level. But I mean, the game has a lot of depth, and there's a lot of fun with the different varieties of monsters. So I highly recommend this game if you like this type of art style, and if you like kind of a depth of gameplay that's addictive, really. And I look forward to like raising all my monsters up to level 50, and collecting all the pets and doing all the challenges. It's really fun. So as you can see here, I'm wearing a Santa skin. That's not the original skin for this monster, but I figured it fit the video theme good, so I threw it on. Santa destroying the town. It's kind of funny. And it's really fun to get your monster powered up where you're basically undefeated or invincible. And then you can just basically let everything go on autopilot as you go through the levels, which is kind of funny. The Wild West level is good looking. The levels all have their own style, and it's fun. I mean, their own fun little quirks. So we're coming up to the boss here. And each of the bosses is pretty cool too. This boss you'll see coming up, it's you have to do basic math to get extra damage, which is hilarious. So here we go. I'll let it play out and quit talking. The story's nothing to write home about, but it's just a fun little game. So is it Mathomech is the first boss. So like I said, the bosses are enjoyable, and you see the health bar at the top. I'm taking them down. So you gotta solve these math problems to do extra damage. It's kind of funny. And then if you get it correct, you do extra damage, and if you get it wrong, you get extra damage done on you. The soundtrack is good on this too if you like hard rock, heavy metal type, fast-paced music. It's decent. So there we go, I beat him. And then you basically just complete the city and you level up and you get stuff. It's kind of a, I don't know if you call it a roguelike, but you play it multiple times to like get more stuff, and you know there's the destruction, and then you level up each time, and these mutation points you get to level up your monster with. So we'll get into that part next. It's a good little game. So here we go. This is the main menu screen. That's your monster reverts to its baby form in between the destruction. So in this menu mode where you level up, it's a little baby, and then when you take it out into the city, it grows into a big monster. I don't know. It's weird. So you have like quests you can do, achievements to unlock stuff. The quests, as you complete them, they just give you bonuses to level up and whatnot. You have to feed it, and you have to tickle it, and you have to, like, you know, whatever. That's the Tamagotchi aspect. You have to, like, so these are your, like, big abilities. They unlock at, you know, level 5, level 10, level 15, so on. You have to feed, and then you can decorate. There's a decor over there where you can decorate his little habitat. And these are the main, so, like, I have my lasers. Then you can level these up too, and each monster has different abilities and trees like this, so it's pretty interesting. Excuse me. It's pretty interesting to see what each monster has, and their fully powered up versions are pretty fun. So you just do the levels over and over, and then you know, allocate your points that you get. That's basically the gist of this game. It's a really fun game, like I said. A lot better than the first game that I showcased. And here's the pets. So you unlock the pets and you have slots, and each of the pets do different things. Like this one destroys a building, I think it says. You know, and then it'll have a cooldown period. This little blue dinosaur shoots fireballs. So yeah, and there's a whole bunch. I'll go through here's all the pets that I've unlocked so far if you want to take a look. But there's a ton of pets, and you can have up, you know, depending on your slots, you can have 6 different ones, or if you end up getting more than one, you can have all the same pets. If you like a certain pet, you can have 6, you know, 5 of them. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of like, I don't know, kind of do what you want in this game and just kind of have a power trip as being a big destructive monster. And then here's the customization skins, as you'll see. The one up there on the top, that's the original up there in the upper left. and you can unlock all these with your points, and it changes. Like I have the bottom right, the Santa equipped. But look, there's a ninja, a cat, and this is just for this monster. All the other monsters of the 9 monsters have, 10 different skins that are unique to them. So there's a lot of stuff to unlock, and it's a good game. So this is my holiday special. I hope you all have a great holiday. Have fun with your family and friends. I'll check you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Viking out of here. Bye.